after watching this series, is it wrong that I wish this was somehow all a twist ending Alien versus Predator? I would love that. Just all the side characters being hunted down and the two main characters have to team up and stop the Predator. Make that a thing. Someone. Teenagers versus Predator. I would so pay to see that. I would. I would. Honestly, I actually may, if I ever become a director, I may do like a Riverdale Predator type of series. I may actually do that. But sadly, this is not that type of case. Oh, the internet's going to love me after this one. Outer Banks follows John B. and his friends, and pretty much it takes place on the Outer Banks, and they're pretty much going on a treasure hunt. And John B.'s father left him clues leading to secret gold and a lot of stuff. And also, the Outer Banks is divided between the rich and the working class, called the Popes and the Kooks. And yeah, that's all I got from this show, honestly. I'm not excited to talk about this, honestly. I was dreading talking about this because I have a rule during TV shows. I have a rule to watch them through the entire series, and honestly, I have to, because you never know, like, it could change and be a series could change and be so good and then switch it around, be so horrible, or the vice versa. And my favorite TV shows just start off really and then go in being like, oh, that's awesome. Like, for example, Community, Clone Wars, Cobra Kai. This TV does not do this. Oh my god! Oh! It's hard for me to talk crap about TV shows because there are different people working on them. And honestly, from at the start, it's like, okay. The first 5 minutes of the episode, I was getting into it. Then people do something stupid, and it's like, God help me, why am I watching this show? But this show's a mixed bag. It's really a mixed bag. Pretty much, it's a ripoff between Riverdale and straight in the Goonies, if they had a kid. The treasure hunting aspect of the show is okay, but after episode 8, they throw that out and turns into The Fugitive. It's like, what just happened? What? There are problems in the show that could be easily solvable. And also, the show kind of rips off Riverdale as well. Oh, the main bad guy is the father, secretly. Oh, didn't see that coming. Uh-oh, nope. I kind of saw that coming from the beginning. Yeah, the main villain is easily, you can tell who it is from the beginning. Like, yeah, it's that guy. Okay. But honestly, there are a few good episodes in this show. Like, episode 4 is my favorite, with John B. and Sarah, which are, honestly, John B. and Sarah in this show are like the smartest characters in the show. Everyone's are stupid. They're just straight up idiots in this show. They make stupid decisions. And it just heats me up, be like, Why are you making these decisions? There is no plausible reason behind these decisions. Oh my god. Oh. But seriously though, episode 4 is an awesome episode. I really enjoyed it. It just follows Jambi and Sarah as their quest throughout this treasure and takes him off the island. And I really enjoyed that episode. It was a really fun episode through beginning to end because there's actually a good writer behind it. Stephen S. DeKnight also literally wrote that one episode. It's like, yes, thank you. And I love Stephen S. DeKnight's work. He worked on Daredevil, which I really enjoyed as a show, and Pacific Rim Uprising, which I do enjoy. And to have someone, he should have just stayed for the entire series, but no, he just came in, wrote, direct. It's like they actually got someone smart who wrote this episode, but no. Then they had to undo it the next episode with some stupid subplots and all that and all this other cliched stuff. But when it's not treasure hunting, honestly, when it's the fugitive episodes, that's when everything gets good. Everything gets good, but my main problem with those episodes are you can simply solve this problem. And the funniest thing about this show is, could they not afford the FBI? There's something called the SBI. It's like a CW show could afford the FBI. What the heck is happening? The SBI? Is that a real organization? Hold on. I want to look this up real quick. No, it's not a real thing. It's State Bank of India. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Love that, love that. It's not a real thing. How could you not afford the FBI? What, is it illegal to use the FBI? Supernatural just got away with it. Transformers, all these things are getting away with FBI. Are you guys not legally allowed to use the FBI? Also, the funniest thing in the show is the fact they're 16, and they literally say, but sir, I'm 16. You're not 16. You're really not 16, dude. Smallville has more believable 16-year-olds than you. The only character I believe 16 is Sarah. She looks young enough to be 16. Everyone else looks like they're in their mid-20s. It's like, what? Oh my gosh. And the effects in this show. The effects. You're Netflix, y'all. You're Netflix. Netflix. Stranger Things. Oscar-worthy effects. What else? They have an upcoming Godzilla live-action series coming up. If it's as bad as these effects in here, No, I feel bad for this Godzilla series. I feel bad for it. Because the water effects are horrible. Oh my gosh, the effects in this show are horrible. This show belongs on the CW. That's where it belongs at. But the CW are like, no, we're too busy creating other better shows. Scooch along. Oh yeah, we already have that. It's called Riverdale, you idiots. Yeah. And then Netflix is like, okay, we'll pick it up. Let's finish this. Wow. This show has sent me just on a slippery slope. One good episode, then it's undone the next episode, then, when the fugitive stuff happens, it's really good again. But then the final episode happens. Okay, final episode. Let's see what you got. Yeah. You think they're going to do something, and I was going to be like, okay, I actually want to see this happen. And mild spoilers, but at the end, you pretty much end up at this point, and there's a storm, and they're like, okay, I'd like to see where this happens. I'd like to see where Sarah and John B. goes. Sorry! Nope, 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 no. We're just taking them all the way back to the beginning. The show should have been mainly about Sarah and John B. I would have been happy with that because their chemistry in shows like Emma Stone's and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man one. That's how I compare it to. They're like one of the greatest romances in comic book movie history, I think. And it was so good. I was actually believing in that. And their romance in this show is actually really good. And again, I would love to see just a TV show about them. But yeah. But yeah, guys, overall, I don't know how to feel about this series. I mean, acting is good in one episode, the next it's like, okay, we're just here for the paycheck. Can you just pay us? Get out of here, please, people. Thank you. But the only characters that I legit try, and I feel bad for them, I would love just to see a TV show about them, written by Stephen S. DeKnight. Sarah and John B. They're the smartest characters, and you're rooting for them constantly. Everyone else are just straight up idiots. This makes the cops from Arrested Development look good. Like, you guys are that blatantly dumb. And the cops from Arrested Development, the FBI in that show, literally have the dude live above them the whole time, hiding in them. It's like, oh God, what is happening? It's like, I don't know how I feel about this show, honestly. It's a mixed bag. Episode 4, straight up, was great. If that was its own thing, if it was a movie, I would straight up give it an A+. Like, an A+ if it was just about John B. and Sarah. But everything else is just, oh my God. The fugitive stuff is a lot of fun to watch. I enjoyed that, but the treasure hunting stuff isn't good. The main bad guy, you can see the twist coming from a mile away. Like, it's just, this show, get Stephen S. DeKnight overall. Outer Banks, a C+. Honestly, guys, I really hope season 2 is much better than season 1 because I want this show to do well. I like these two main characters. I want them to have their own spin-off show if they could. If Star Wars is throwing a million spin-off shows, why can't they have one with Predator in it? Make that happen, someone. But yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But yeah, that's all for this time. Punch out like button, face like boss. See you guys in the next row. Bye-bye.